Hey, everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Equality and Rights for All. I am your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and there are two topics for today's show. The first one is remembering those who lost their lives on 9/11 2001, which was 18 years ago. And the second topic is Trump helped elect an anti-LGBT official to the United States House of Representatives. Now let's get right into the first one. Yesterday was the 18-year anniversary of a horrifying act that really shook the United States, in which tons of people lost their lives on 9/11 2001. And all these people that lost their lives will always be remembered. All the people that were the 911 responders who also lost their lives will also be remembered forever. And to all the to all their family members, you guys are in our hearts and in our prayers. And to all those who are still sick and suffering medically wise from uh from the attacks of 9/11, you guys are always in our hearts as well. And uh I mean, it was just a horrifying act. And, you know, this is all the more reason to to be peaceful. This is why peace is needed, and to also cherish every day. We are here today and could be gone tomorrow. And the baby garbage nonsense just needs to stop. Stop worrying about baby nonsense and just uh, love each other. So, um, I wanted to mention that, and now let's get right into the other topic of today's show. Trump helped elect an anti-LGBT official to the United States House of Representatives, in which it was a special North Carolina election that just happened a few days ago, and Trump helped elect a representative by the name of Dan Bishop to the United States House of Representatives. And first of all, let me stipulate this to all of my fans out there who keep asking me this. The United States House of Representatives, even though this special election just happened just a few days ago in North Carolina, the United States House of Representatives is still controlled by the Democrats. Okay? Just so people know, and that's a good thing, by the way. It's a good thing that the Democrats control the House of Representatives. And so I wanted to let all my fans out there know who keep asking me uh, that question. And the other question that people keep asking me is, who is Dan Bishop? Who is this representative from North Carolina that Trump helped elect into the House of Representatives? Dan Bishop is the GOP representative, the Republican representative of North Carolina that just won the special election in North Carolina that Trump endorsed. He helped get Dan Bishop into the House of Representatives. And Dan Bishop is the person who gained notoriety for sponsoring North Carolina's bathroom bill a few years ago, in which the bathroom bill removed anti discrimination protections for transgender people. So Dan Bishop is clearly anti LGBT. Trump helped him get elected into the United States House of Representatives. Okay, this clearly proves Trump is really anti LGBT and he wants all uh, Bible thumping anti LGBT representatives in Congress. Now, people have also asked me, well, what about the LGBT group that sponsored that have sponsored Trump? Here is the answer to that, ladies and gentlemen. In every community, there is a small section of Republicans that uh, believe in Trump. And even in the LGBT community, there is a Republican conservative uh, group. Again, there is a very small Republican conservative LGBT group that helps sponsor Trump. They support him. This small Republican conservative group does not in any way, shape, or form represent the gigantic LGBT community. It is a small Republican conservative group. Small Republican conservative groups are in every single community. And so that's the particular group that supports Trump. And like I said, they do not represent the gigantic LGBT community in general. They don't represent the LGBT community, which again is gigantic. And so, because a lot of people have heard, well, the LGBT community supported Trump. No, it is a small Republican conservative LGBT group that supports Trump. So you got to know your facts, people, because the greater, the greater majority LGBT community does not support Trump. Okay, they don't. So I just wanted to bring this fact out because a lot of people have spoken about this, and just to prove that Trump and his supporters that they don't support the LGBT community. A perfect example is Trump just helped elect an anti-LGBT official, Dan Bishop, into the House of Representatives. There's the proof, ladies and gentlemen. The proof is in the pudding, as the saying goes. So, um, this is all going to be remembered next year in 2020 when it comes to bigger election time. And by the way, I wanted to stipulate another fact out there that even though Dan Bishop won the seat in the United States House of Representatives representing North Carolina, that was by a very, very, very slim margin. Just by like 1 or 2%. I forgot which one. It was a very, very slim margin. Okay, which sends the signal out that the majority of the people are really not in support of Trump. And the real reason why Dan Bishop won was because of the fact that in many of the counties of North Carolina, a lot of people did not go out and vote. A lot of Democratic people did not go out and vote. Okay, that's the real reason why Dan Bishop won. There was a a lack of Democratic voters getting out there and voting. They didn't go out and vote. So that's another thing to consider, people. I hear a lot of people say our votes don't count. Our votes don't count. Government only makes us pretend the our votes count. Bull crap. Bull crap. Your votes do count, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And if you really want change, if you really, really, really want change, if you're sick and tired of these uh, GOP officials in Washington, especially in the White House, if you're sick and tired of them, like I am, then get out there and vote next year. Stop the nonsense of the stupid thinking that the votes don't count. Let me tell you something. Voting is one of the many great things that the United States have that many other countries don't have. Okay? So if you're sick and tired of uh, the GOPs in the Senate and the White House, if you're sick and tired of their stupidity, then do something about it and get out there and vote next year. Stop sitting around saying, I'm sick and tired, things have to change, and then you do nothing about it. Get out there next year and vote. So stop the nonsense and stop the crying about things and get out there and do something positive about it. And what I mean by that is get out there and vote next year. All the Democrats, stop all the whining and crying and do something about it in a positive manner and get out there and vote. Now, don't get me wrong, it is good to discuss about what's going on in society, especially in politics, but don't just talk about it. Back it up with some actions about and the positive actions about what you're going to do about it. And that means get out there and vote next year. So I just wanted to mention that. And I wanted to remind everybody about my business, my website, which is Advocate Information Highway. And the link to there is awldny.com. And that's A like Apple, W like Wind, L like Larry, D like David, NY like in the state of New York .com. And you guys can check out all the pages on there. You'll see the website is different, and but you'll see that I kept quite a few things from the other version, and so you guys can check out all the pages on there, and uh, on the store page of the website, you'll see three links, and the first link is to my internet store on Zazzle.com, in which I designed a lot of products, and they're up for sale on there. The second link is to my author's page on Amazon.com, in which you can purchase both books that I wrote. The third link is to the website that my husband and I have together called oddsandends.com. That's ODDZ like zebra and like Nancy ENDS.com. And you guys can shop to your heart's content. And also, before I forget, on the home page of the website, which is the first page, you will see the links to both shows that I host here on Spreaker.com. This show, Equality and Rights for All, which is scheduled for Thursdays. I'm still working on the time frame, but you'll see the link to for this show, Equality and Rights for All, and also my other show, Disabled Reality, that is scheduled for Fridays. Again, I'm still working on the time frame for that. And again, both shows uh, are hosted right here on Spreaker.com. And you'll see the links to both of my shows right on the homepage of my website. You will also see the links to my 10 internet newspapers. Um, just so everybody knows, I no longer have my mobile internet magazine. I stopped doing that, so the link is no longer on my website. So I wanted to mention that. But also, you will see, like I said, you'll see the links to my 10 internet newspapers. You will see the links to where you can follow me on social media um, as well. And so I wanted to let everybody know about that. And so, with that, I hope to speak to everybody again tomorrow, which is Friday, September 13th. Ironically, it's Friday the 13th tomorrow. So for Disabled Reality, and I hope to speak to everybody again next Thursday, which is September 19th for this show, Equality and Rights for All. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.